Ah, yes. The old alma mater. As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
Hello, this is Beaver House Productions, and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Twinsanity. I'm your glorious and efficacious host, and these are my co-hosts, Joe Cubed!
Damn it! He did it!
I regret.
Oh, I'm Joe Cube. I'm a famous Let's Player on this website.
Okay, good.
Joe
He's taking
Cube.
full. That's I am Josie, and Liam doesn't like pizza.
No, all of you are Joe Cube. All of you collectively are Joe Cube.
No, I hate that.
We should ditch Liam and just become Joe Cube.
Yeah, Joe Cube works as a Let's Play name or something.
I have an idea. What if we called ourselves Joe Cube, like comms or something like that, and we recorded over. We did post-recording commentaries on it, and they're random and funny.
Yeah, over Liam's videos.
Unique idea.
Yeah.
So basically, the Nostalgia Critic commentaries.
It's like Garfield minus Liam.
Garfield minus Garfield.
Yeah, we're gonna take Garfield and we're gonna remove sandwiches from them.
I don't know if you knew about this, Vahi, but we do not speak about Bart in Toyland here.
What?
Exactly. Okay.
Huh?
No, what? What did you just say to me?
My internet's cut out, so I don't even know what he's talking about.
We don't speak about Let's Play Bart in Toyland here.
Let's play Bart's Nightmare.
Whatever, same thing.
That's what we don't talk about here, Fish.
Okay.
Liam, you should leave that.
So, I just got done a few days ago, playing a little bit of the first Sly game. And I hate it so much. I didn't realize at the time that I first played the game that some of the glitches I was encountering were caused by my my USB loader. Apparently, the OpenPS2 loader is treated like it treats games like a Game Shark, and it just so happens that a Game Shark will break Sly 1 in random places, like you can't grab onto a hook properly. But then I actually started playing the game properly, and I found new reasons to hate it. For instance, mandatory minigames that make up about 30% of all the levels.
Look, man, Sly 1 is nothing like Sly 2.
Oh no, I know, I played Sly 2, and I played all the way through Thieves in Time.
Yeah, see? Every game after Sly 1 is completely different.
No, but
fuck the way we were doing that. I think we should make this game more like an actual piece game.
The point that I stopped playing Sly 1, I did manage to get through it in a while, but the Swamp World, the last 3 levels were a gauntlet of these god-awful minigames, followed up by the boss, Ms. Ruby. Joe, I'm sure you remember Ms. Ruby.
I remember, yeah.
Quick time events, the boss!
Yeah. So basically, it's a 3-minute quick time event with no checkpoints.
Alright, compared to space elevators, how bad was it?
Worse.
Oh
It
god.
was
Much worse.
No, it was actually hilarious this time.
Really?
Yeah, it was probably worse for you, but it was worse in such a way that you had more interesting things to say while you were doing it than screaming obscenities for an hour.
Randomly killed yourself there.
Wait,
shut up.
That's not what we do on this channel?
No, when Liam did the space elevator, he was literally doing nothing but screaming and yelling obscenities for about an hour.
What?
The video that the viewers have seen is edited down to like 5 minutes, but it was a lot longer.
Yeah,
and
I just made a compilation of the word fuck.
I hated every second of it because it was really boring.
What level what space elevator?
The final boss of Sonic Colors, I
No,
think.
it wasn't the final boss. It was the level directly before the final boss, Terminal Velocity Act 1.
Why did you have trouble with that?
Because of the stupid crab thing. I sucked at video games back then.
I hated every second of recording that video, and Liam is not allowed to play games with space elevators anymore.
I sucked at video games back then, so that's my excuse.
Okay, fine. Go play it again, and if you can record a more interesting commentary for it,
I can do it in the first try now.
I will lift the ban.
I swear to God, that level isn't hard. I'm surprised you died on it.
The ban will be lifted.
Also, you know what level I hated? Crazy Gadget in Sonic Adventure 2.
Really?
Yeah, I always used to die on the section with the where you had to keep switching the gravity.
Okay, yeah, I can believe that because the way they the way they swap out Sonic's controls in that area is kind of wonky.
That and the fact that I would get confused as to where I had to go.
Yeah.
For myself.
So I also just got done, well, I'm not quite done yet, I'm on the 3rd game, but I've started binge playing the original Spyro games after they started to become available in the flash sale on PSN.
The flash sale, is that what we're calling it?
That's literally what it was called, it was a flash sale. But anyways, I started binge playing the original Spyro games, and they're awesome, and when I'm done with Spyro 3, I get to play Enter the Dragonfly. But I also just started playing Legend of Spyro A New Beginning. And Elijah Wood as Spyro.
I didn't hear what you said.
Elijah Wood as Spyro.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and David Spade as Sparks, so that's cool.
I only ever played Enter the Dragonfly, which I hear now is the worst one.
Yeah, it's the sucky one.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this, Joe, but whenever I talk to other Spyro fans about it, they call it the shitty one.
Well, dude, I never
As we continue talking about it, they will refuse to actually call it what it's called, and it might as well literally just be called the shitty one.
I never played a Spyro game before that one, and I beat it. I 100%ed it. But
I grew up with the Game Boy Advance ones, which are pretty good.
I don't know. I would probably recommend Spyro 1 or Spyro 3. Ripto's Rage is pretty good, but it suffers from a similar problem that I have with Sly 1, in that while the minigames and side missions are not mandatory by the standard definition, the game requires you to collect orbs to progress near the end, and those are only obtainable by playing the side missions.
Viewers, if you want Leon to do Let's Plays of Bart's Nightmare, Spyro games, especially the Game Boy Advance one, or some other game that he doesn't want to do, or even that Sonic game that I hated, please put that in the comments and call Liam a douchebag.
Hey, douchebag, play Sonic 06. No, play Sonic
I'm already
Heroes.
doing Sonic 06.
Play Sonic
Yeah,
Heroes.
he's doing Sonic 06 on CartoonistDude's channel.
No, I'm doing it on my channel, but he's a regular co-host on it.
I don't pay attention to your channel, Liam.
No,
I know. We should let's play Sonic Heroes, so I can tell you every time you die, I'll just be like, dude, it's not that hard.
Rail Canyon! Rail Canyon!
Dude,
Viewers, don't be the cat girl.
Bad.
Viewers, don't be the cat girl. Pay close attention to everything Liam does.
On the note of the flash sale, by the way, fuck Sony and their recent actions.
Yeah,
they quote-unquote I was so happy when I found out that...
accidentally? What is like...
I was so happy when I found out that...
When they did that!
I was so happy when I found out that Crash and Spyro were now ported to the Vita, and I was even happier when I found out that it was apparently the entirety of the PSP's library that was ported to the Vita.
Yeah,
and then I was
Sony.
so mad!
I'm accidentally going to give iCustomers everything they've ever wanted. Oh, that was a mistake.
I was so mad when I found out that that was an accident.
Yeah, how do they do that? How does one release everything at once as an accident?
I can understand that it was everything at once as an accident more than I can understand that it was just a few select things. Because the PSP's library has to be just one big thing with a switch on it. If they were accidentally...
Most companies don't do that many awesome things at once. It's bad business because if all of your customers will buy everything that you've ever produced all at once, they won't have anything to look forward to, and then they won't have any more money to give you.
Again, it's not that. It's that I assume that the PSP's library is just like one big database with a switch on it that they accidentally flipped.
It's like, it must be one...
But that's the thing. Why would they flip it back off once they'd already done it?
Yeah, that's the thing, too. And the thing that really pisses me off about all this isn't the fact that they turned it off. It's not the fact that it was apparently an accident.
Is
it's
it the fact that
for
they're
the
lying
last
and saying they haven't been
for
able
the-
to do
For
it?
the last 2 years, they have been lying that either PSX games don't work properly on the Vita or have not yet been ported. Now that we know that that was an outright lie, what do? They say that they don't comment on speculation and rumor, a line that is so automated and gives less shits than Sega's hard reset fiasco.
What's hard reset fiasco?
Basically, somebody asked a serious question about Sega and SOPA, and they said something along the lines of, "Have you tried performing a hard reset on your console?"
It was just a generic email that they give anyone who complains about hardware. That was actually the thing that got to me about that. They were trying to blame that on an automated email service, but it was so obviously an automated email from when they were still making hardware.
Yeah.
So
how does one have an automated email for when you were making hardware 10 years ago? Still around.
Email was a thing back then.
No.
Relatively
You
new
have
thing, but the thing is,
why do you have that automated email still? You don't make hardware.
well, every company keeps backups.
Yeah, there's still that thing happened, by the way. Anyways,
It's a fireproof vault deep underground in Denmark, and they keep every single Lego set they've ever produced in it.
there are still websites around for some of the original Crash games.
I'm not
Well,
joking.
yeah.
You
I
can
went
look
on
into
to-
that. I think it's called. I forget what it's called, but it exists. It's a fireproof vault. Everything Lego's ever produced.
Wait, so if I dug down there, I'd be able to get all the Bionicle sets I don't have?
You would
No,
probably be
it's
able to get Legend of Montanui out of there, too.
It's an actual vault. It's not like ET cartridges.
No, I know. I just said I would tunnel down there and drill through the vault. Oh,
Oh yeah, if you were literally Sly Cooper, you could probably do it. But
Yeah.
I don't think you're a raccoon, and the surgeries to make you into a raccoon are very far off.
But yeah, point is, Sony are douchebags for lying to us. They're douchebags for taking the shit down, and they're even more douchebags for giving us no legitimate reason as to why they did it or in the first place. Just saying, well, we don't comulate on rumor or speculation. Is it a rumor or speculation that you did it? Because I clearly have Spyro the Dragon playable on my Vita. I just can't get it back if I delete it.
Hello, we are Sony. We here would like to apologize for giving our customers what we wanted, and we'll make sure never to do it again.
so when you said that we don't comment on rumors, speculation as the response, I didn't understand it. I couldn't believe that they would give such a completely wrong.
Well, that's exactly what they said. That's why I mentioned the hard reset thing.
Because it has nothing to do with anything.
Exactly. It's like, okay, is it speculation that you removed them, or is it speculation that you did it all in the first place? Because
That's
I have
basically-
these
it's
games
basically a
on my
generic
Vita to
box.
prove that you did it.
That or they don't believe it really happened.
Don't comment on rumor or speculation. It's clearly written to be a generic response to most questions they don't feel like answering.
I agree completely.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
I
Fishspill's here.
forgot you were here.
I forgot you were here too. I'm sorry.
I
What are your...
hurried, and then my router crashed.
Oh.
Oh, you mean
Here,
you
I was
connected
gonna
your
ask-
refrigerator again?
I was trying to check if he was here, but since your screen share, I can't see who's
Uh-huh.
on the call.
Well, hi Fishspill. We just got done talking about Sony being douchebags. And Spyro.
You left me
and
out of that?
Spy. Yeah.
We left you out of the Sony douchebag conversation.
And Windows is stable.
You'll have to comment on it in the comments of this video, I guess.
Yep.
I usually comment on your videos. I usually give.
You actually do, surprisingly.
Oh, and Fishbill, when you comment on this video, be sure to mention which Spyro game you want Liam to let's play, or if you want him to do the Space Elevator game I don't want him playing, or if you want.
How about
him
he plays?
to play
Personally, my favorite Spyro game is TF2.
What?
Okay, Liam, do a let's play of Team Fortress 2.
See what I
Get a mod where everyone looks like fire.
see what I did. See
No,
what I did.
I don't see what you did there.
Spyro.
Well, I'll do Spyro the Dragon Minecraft resource pack.
That's how dumb that pun was.
I don't know. You know, now that I think about it, Josie, you mentioned Minecraft. Why has Harry never done a Spyro map or something?
I am going to literally ask him right now. And you can
dead.
just tweet in the comment, not the yeah.
There is a dead moth. It appears that there's a dead moth at the bottom of my water cup that I use for recording.
Ah, yeah, that's disgusting.
I've been
Don't
drinking
eat it.
out of it.
Extra pork protein.
HW405.
I remember a time when I had a pop outside by the pool and I put it in the fridge because I didn't want to finish it. And then when I drank it, later, I got a mouthful of dead wasp.
Oh my god! I have a similar story actually. A couple of years ago, I was drinking a Coke, you know, in the aluminum cans, and I set it down like in a living room or something. I went back to get it about an hour later because I was thirsty. So I took about 2 big swigs of it. I tasted something metallic. So I looked down at my hands, and my hands were quite literally covered in like black ants.
Oh!
Ants coming out of my mouth. And it was,
Where do you live in California?
and I have a pretty big phobia of ants, so it was probably one of the most horrifying.
And I thought I lived in hell.
Well, that's something new we learned today.
Extra
Ants have a
protein.
that's something we learned today. Ants have a metallic flavor.
And that's... I thought I lived in hell when I lived in California.
more you
Dear
know.
God.
No, this was
You
a
have moths at the bottom of your water. You have ants
this was
materializing.
in the Northwest.
Anyway.
Okay, I don't understand, but alright. What does that Anyway, at HWD405, why not have you done do the Spyro digs tweet?
And that's actually what you just said, too.
Yep, why not have you done
Liam,
the
edit-
Spyro digs?
Edit that tweet in, okay? Edit it.
Maybe.
Or put it in the comments, because we can't do... Don't do a description in this one.
I haven't even done the pre-editing yet. That's why you're seeing all these deaths. I forgot to do the pre-edit on this episode.
Do you want to
to
re-record the commentary?
Whenever someone
No, I love this commentary. It's my
I don't.
favorite.
Okay, whenever someone eats something, or whenever someone gets some food and there's a bug in it, I just tell them it's just extra protein, so it'll just make you stronger.
I've heard
That
that
is
sometimes.
very accurate, but it is very disgusting protein that nobody wants to eat.
I've seen people pick up bags of salad from the stores that have things like snakes and frog heads in them.
I buy bread.
Oh my god!
I buy
Extra
bread
protein.
from the grocery store frequently that has mold on it before I get home.
That's
That's
actually
not
not uncommon. You gotta get a good store that you gotta check the expiry date.
We get
That
bread
is-
that shouldn't have expired that molds when we take it home.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why we keep going to that grocery store.
yeah, stop that. I mean, I could believe that from a variety store,
I don't
but not
have
a grocery store.
I don't have control over what grocery stores we go to.
You're like Phoenix. You're like, I can't control it, and then you go like Dark Phoenix Rises and spam your ass.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
I already ate my pretzels, Fishspill. Guys, if you filled your pretzel eating quota today,
I'm Cosmo Kramer, the Ass Man.
okay, I'm Cosmo Kramer. The ass man means no. in Josie language, which means Liam, you're going to pretzel jail.
Oh, okay. Bye, Dingadile.
And Whipples equals -1 apparently, minus
Zero?
0.
Sorry, that
And
was.
then I died
like
to
you-
a rat.
Here's some.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. That sounds like an accurate description of your life, Liam.
There, that's what you
At least
get.
it wasn't pizza sauce this time.
1 equals -0 inside.
Pasta sauce. That's what killed Liam the last time.
You see this? This is what you get when you decide to move your keyboard.
Did I hear mood?
Anyways, we'll see you in the next
It is,
episode.
girl.
We'll see you in the next episode.
I wasn't
guys.
even in this one!